Hi boys and girls, it's Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D, Better Off Reading Every Day. Today we have two books. The first one is Just Like Heaven by MacDonald. And the second one is Bless This Mouse, and that one is by Diana Hutz Austin, illustrated by John Butler. And this is a soft to the touch book. We're getting some blessings in here today. This is Just Like Heaven by Patrick MacDonald. One day, Mooch sat under his favorite tree. And took a nap, as cats often do. While he slept, a deep fog slowly crept in. And covered everything. Mooch awoke. He looked left and saw nothing. He looked right and saw nothing. Up, down, all around, nothing. Mooch wondered where he was. Heaven, he thought. I must be in heaven. Mooch wasn't sure what to do, so he just sat still. But after a while, he became curious and set out to explore. He felt cool dew on his little cat feet. He smelled a sweet perfume. And heard music in the air. Wow, thought Mooch, what a great place. He walked past the playground filled with children's laughter. He walked past the town filled with friendly neighbors. He paused at his own house filled with the people he loved. So this is heaven, thought Mooch. Then Mooch came upon a big dog chained in a yard. The big dog growled, as unloved dogs often do. And let out a big bark. In the past, Mooch would have gone all fuzzy with fear and run away. In the past, Mooch would have gone all fuzzy with fear and run away. But here and now, Mooch wondered, what would you do in heaven? So he opened his arms and said, hug time. And they did. Wow, thought Mooch, what a great place. Mooch continued exploring until he ended back at his favorite tree. And took another nap, as cats often do. Slowly the fogs lifted. And the sun shone through. Mooch awoke. To find his best friend Earl sleeping under their favorite tree. Wow, thought Mooch, what a great place. Just like heaven. Just like heaven. My favorite page in this book is Then Mooch came upon a big dog chained in a yard. The big dog growled as unloved dogs often do. And let out a big bark. In the past, Mooch would have gone all fuzzy with fear and run away. But here and now, Mooch wondered, what would you do in heaven? So he opened his arms and said, hug time. Beautiful boys and girls. If you know me, you know I'm a hugger. So you know that the coronavirus has really put a damper on my ability to hug. And that is why I go ahead every Saturday on my Instagram, Bored with Miss Reynolds. I always have Saturdays just dedicated to spread love all day Saturday shout outs, where instead of being able to give people a big hug, I'm sending them love and letting them know how much I care about them and how much they mean to me, and sending them a big hug, sending them love, sending them sunshine, shining the light on them and saying, guess what? You're awesome and you deserve for the light to be shining on you. So that's my way of sending a big hug through the internet. And I do that every Saturday on my Instagram, Bored with Miss Reynolds. So if you're there, you know all about it. The next one is Bless This Mouse. Looks like fall, doesn't it? All those leaves. And this is a touchy-feely book. So it's very texturized and it feels fuzzy like a mouse would. Or like I think a mouse would, because I've never felt a mouse. In the morning woods where night creatures play sits a sleepy-eyed mouse with prayers to say. A sleepy-eyed mouse, quite small and gray, ready to dream the day away. Bless fawn, raccoon, skunk, and snail. Bless stripes and rings and spots and tails. Bless bear and possum and wolf and owl. Bless fur and tails and hoots and howls. Bless the pokers and the peepers. Bless the flyers and the leapers. Bless all the creatures north and south. Bless trees and trunks and roots and boughs. Bless all creatures east and west. Bless mama, bless papa, I love them best. Bless the white of the moon, the black of the berry, the gold of the sun, and the red of the cherry. Bless the cap on the nut, and the web and the dew. Bless the leaves and the seeds. Bless this mouse too. The end, boys and girls. But what I wanted to share with you about this book, like I said to you, it's a touchy-feely book, but what I wanted to share with you is that this mouse is describing all his friends, and I'll tell you how. It says, bless fawn, which is a deer right there that they also call a fawn. And it says, bless skunk and snail. So there's your skunk. There is your snail. There's your raccoon right there. So I'll put it closer so you could see. And they're all touchy-feely. You can hear it when I rub it. You hear it? And bless the bear and the possum and the wolf and the owl. So you have all of the animals here. The possum, the bear. Bless the pokers and the peepers. So we have the porcupine right here. That's what he means by poke, because of they have all those spiky pokies. And then it's bless the flyers and the leapers. So you have your bats and you have your butterflies up there. And then you have your bunnies. So he's including everybody in his blessings. And he's talking about trees and trunks and roots. So you have your trees and you have your tree trunk over there. And you have all your different things. So this mouse is blessed, throwing in blessings for everyone. And then he has bless your black on the berry and bless your red on the cherry. So you have blackberries and red cherries. So he's throwing in blessings for everyone. And that's why this book is so beautiful. Bless the cap on the nut and the web on the dew. Bless the leaves and the seeds. Don't know if you could see that, but that's a spider web right there. Can you see it? So boys and girls, it is a touchy-feely book. And that's why I wanted to share. It's called A Soft to the Touch book. And that's by Diana Hunts Ashton. So it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better Off Reading Every Day. And I brought these books to you because I wanted to show you this fabulous shirt. It says, heaven is real. You're going to like it. You know, sometimes when you're like, oh, this feels like heaven. Like, I don't know anyone that actually knows what heaven is like, but we imagine what it must be like. And my grandma, she used to always talk about heaven to me when she was alive and kicking. And she passed several years ago. She was 104 years old. But she was always showering me with blessings constantly. Bless you, sweetheart. Bless you, my granddaughter. Bless you, my girl. She was always showering me with love and blessings. And to this day, I can still feel it. I have pictures of her all over the house. But when I pulled out these books, I immediately thought of her and how she was always talking to me about how being with me was like being with heaven. And it always just hits me right here. So, you know, I try to teach you a little something up here. And I always give you a lot of love in your heart. And I always give you things to giggle about and laugh. And that is the reason why I'm constantly sharing storybook magic with you guys. So, it is Miss Reynolds with B.O.R.E.D. Better Off Reading Every Day. And boys and girls, I do not own the rights to any of these books that I'm reading to you. But it is my joy and it is my life's work to bring and tell storybook magic to you every chance I get. And I hope you love it as much as I do, because it brings me enormous, enormous satisfaction, and it gives me a slice of what I like to consider heaven. This is what it must be like being with you. So I will see you soon. Have a great day, and keep reading every single day. Better Off with Miss Reynolds. Bye.